Hello everybody, Motherboard here with episode 27 of BeamNG Drive Career Mode with the RLS Career Overhaul mod, as well as several others, all listed down in the description. So today's episode, I've kind of noticed a little bit of an issue, but we want to continue trying to do some more trailer trains, because I have fun driving these, and yeah, so I haven't even moved my truck, and I've noticed some of my tires are down to 96%, and then I noticed earlier I had the trailer ready to go, and I was like, whoa. My percentage on the tires going down. So there's still a little bit of an issue that way, but we're going to try to get past that. So first off, we got to go towards the city construction site here. I'm apparently not doing a good job at backing on into my trailers here. Yeah, and I had World Editor reset my vehicle because of the tire situation, but let's go ahead and hop over the curb here. And we got 3 trailers here. First 2 are going to the city construction site, and then we've got a van there that's getting in the way with the, yeah, we've got a pretty heavy load. So this is going to be a little bit more of a challenge than usual. And honestly, I'm probably going to have to cut back around in a circle here. Come around the park and all that so I can try and get some speed going up the hill. That way, hopefully I make it up the hill. It's trying to tell me to go there to pick up the trailer, but the trailer's already been picked up, so we can ignore that. Let's get my lights on so we can see the dash a little bit better. Of course, we get a car there that gets caught in that. Put all that power down and hopefully get some speed here. We should be able to make it up the hill. Got it kind of bogged down, but we're coming up to the crest, so perfect. That's kind of all that I needed to do to make it up these hills. Ideally, I should have been in the right lane there, but I can't really back up because I got such a long trailer on the back. It really isn't going to work. Didn't mean to go into reverse, but there we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull the pin there, or release the other trailers. Let the legs come down and all that good stuff before I start moving. Shouldn't have too much of an issue getting this up and moving here. And hopefully they are far enough away that I don't have any issues, but we shall find out. There we go. So we drop that off. We get 5,000 credits right there for that. And now our Belasco City warehouse reputation has gone up to reliable. I need to hook into this trailer here. Parking brake on. Gonna find the pin and release our last trailer there. There we go. We'll drop that off as well for another 5,000 credits. Real quick and easy right there. I wonder if there's any trailers here that will make sense to take as well. Let's take a look. Only 2 available. And both are small, so we're not going to really be able to do anything with that right now. Take a look here. What do I have? Front differential. Yeah, my rear differentials could be locked. Maybe I will. Might inhibit or reduce, I should say, my steering capabilities, but I think we'll be all right. Kind of tilt this way a little bit. There we go. A little rough on that, but see, one of the rolls is kind of loose, but they're all still chained and strapped and everything. So now we got to go over to Rent-A-Box here. To clear that car back there. We're just gonna get some funkin', I think, just generically from the trailers, though. Of course, we got a red light we gotta wait for. This should hopefully churn here really soon. Yes, there we go. Yellow, red, and then our green. No issues of traction or anything getting this up the hill, but might as well have a little bit of speed on there. We can see some of my tires are just counting down right now. So we don't have anything left or right. Perfect. A little cozy there, but I think we'll be able to clear this corner. Just enough. Gonna wait for that van to get through. The cop is coming around the corner, but he can wait for us. Yeah, this is where I can't churn as much as I am trying to. Just gonna have to back up a little bit here. Oh yeah, and then a fifth wheel location as well, and I've tried setting that, tried getting that to work. It just does not want to release to slide, so really wonder what they're doing with steel coils over at Rent-A-Box. There we go. So another 6,250 credits right there. And there we go. Let's go ahead and see what we can get here. I did touch the numbers a little bit. Maybe they're better, maybe they're not. I'm not sure. It says there's 45 trailer transports available here. There's got a B train lead. We've got the drive that goes to the logistics. Okay, this could get a little bit of fun. So we're going to go ahead and grab this. B-train lead for sure. And we're going to go back in, and that was Spearleaf Marine Logistics we went to. Yes. So we're going to want to grab this guy as well, just for that sake. Just going to put it right there. Perfect, I guess. I guess it'll be all right. And then let's see, what else do we have? Anything else? I got a whole boatload of small trailers here. So, yeah, I might have done the wrong number there. I mean, if we had a flatbed that I could put them all onto, that would be a way to do it. But looks like we're only going to get 2 trailers out of it here. But we get to take them both to the same location, so at least it isn't as bad that way. I'll kind of show, I know somebody had mentioned they were curious as to how I get these trailers kind of coupled up, so we can go through and it pretty much goes the same way. I'm going to go ahead and start by pushing the Tasty Cola little trailer out of the way a little bit here. So first I will couple on up into this trailer here, nice and slow. I'm going to kind of pitch it a little bit over out of the way here. Something about like that. That makes it a little bit easier. And then we'll grab our B-train trailer, and it's basically how I rinse and repeat. I also try to manage what I'm taking with where it's got to go. So I'll sit and think about what trailer needs to go where, how my route will be planned. Kind of do a little bit of a planning session that way, but we don't get to really do that here. But if I had another B train, I would just simply back it up into this trailer and just add them that way, and then hook on, you know, the whole thing there. Not quite lined up there. Let's try that again. And of course, Tasty Cola truck is, or trailer, I should say. It's a little bit low, so we got a little damage there. But you can see lights turned on, so we're connected. Now we can head on over to Spearleaf. This is going to be the fun one, because I do tend to get caught here. I'm going to try to push this out a little ways. Boy. Let's put on that front-wheel drive transfer case. This van, of course, is sitting there like as though he's going to do anything to slow me down. There we go. Kind of go into a low gear. We'll put on the engine brake just to kind of help a little bit going down the hill. Keep us from getting too fast. We've got 40 mile an hour speed limit. I'm just waiting for the silly lights again. Should hopefully turn soon here. Just make sure we use our blinkers. We kind of come out straight a little bit and then turn sharper this way. Not too sharp because I catch, at least the flatbeds they catch, and it looks like the other one kind of does a little bit. Keep it kind of in torque here a little bit. Turning green. There it is. Shift a little hard here, but I think we'll be all right because our tires are gonna kind of getting a little bit low there. Just a little bit heavier on the brakes there, but we should be all right. Yellow means go. We got a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit here, so of course we can go 60. See anybody in my right? Nope. At least we can go as fast as traffic will allow us in this case. Kind of drifting. A little bit close there. Yeah, front tires are definitely getting a bit warm. We're going to soon be losing some tires, it looks like. Kind of hard to read the numbers because they're all squished, but... honestly, wasn't expecting everybody to come to a near complete stop. I guess I just don't see it. He's out of the way. Let's act like that did not happen. Even though the police might try to come after me for that. Probably will. So you want to swing it a little bit that way. Try and get the trailers to come straight through. Take it nice and slow so it isn't too rough on everything. There we go. Looks like we got a couple of different drop-off spots, so I might get lucky here. Let's try this. Looks like it worked this one. So that is good news there. 7,984 credits. Already down 20 and 19% for some of our tires. just super unrealistic that way, but I was gonna disable the mod, but then I said, well, if I do that, game reloads and I'll probably lose the trailers that I had set up. So I said, well, I'll have to just deal with it. Maybe even show you guys what I do, at least just because this Tyre thermals mod does not work very well with the truck. Definitely something that can be improved, but it's likely going to be a long time before that ever happens, because mod development has been a bit slow. So, let's see. We will go F11, open up the world editor, and just move the truck. And then that resets the tires and all the other stuff like that. And yes, it does reset damage. I don't really like to do that, but if the tires are going to be burnt after just a simple drive like that, yeah, it's going to kind of need to be done. Man, I don't see much for B trains again. Not really getting them today. I was hoping that doing these numbers up would really help out, but really not seeing much. We got 7,000 credits we can make right here for this 20-ton steel coil going all the way to the quarry. But I kind of want to go with the pipes. A little bit more manageable. Steel coil is fun and everything, but I know my luck. And I know that I'm going to have that thing roll off the side. I don't think it's going to roll on into the truck, unfortunately. I think it's just going to roll off. Perfect. And then we'll take the entrance that doesn't really make sense to me. Okay, nobody's coming. Perfect. Hop back in the cabin here. We should be seeing a green light here. Yep, there we go. Ooh, I actually got a smooth shift right there. There we go. Kind of nailing the idea of shifting here. Finally gonna get down after how many seasons, right? And that wasn't as good. But I do need to get a little bit of speed up here, get back up to pace with everybody. Maybe? Oh, geez, we're stopped again. I have no issues with power or anything like that with getting up here. It just slows everything down. feeling my game is doing that thing that it does every once in a while. More like Windows that really does it, but I'll have to double check here after we drop off and see. These things just seem a little slow. Good frame rate, just everything else seems a bit slow here. Traffic's definitely a bit slow too. Go. Choose on up to the next red light. Oh, just turned green. Perfect. Nicely down to the quarry. Tires are hanging in there pretty good this time. Semi-truck's just gonna pass everybody. A little bit of roll reversal, so to speak. Most of the time the semi-trucks get passed on the highways, but not this time, guys. I'm moving. A nice large clunk for no reason there. I'll just kind of coast on down the hill here. Almost perfect. I am caught. That's what happened. There we go. drop that off, get ourselves 13,545. So we're actually starting to make a little bit of extra cash here for our multipliers and everything. What's going on down there? I mean, we're only getting a couple XP at a time, but interesting. I guess we're maxed out, and that's what happens. Alright, I'm going to be right back. I want to make sure the game is running as it is supposed to. Alright, there we go. So, a couple of little things just running in the background, but the game is doing what it was supposed to, so I don't know what more to say there. Let's see. Only 4 trailer transports available. And of course, we only get 1. That makes sense. This is Shuffleboard Logistics that we got to take this to. So let's go ahead and just do that. Gotta be careful here with this one. There we go. Be careful in the sense of backing up and getting to it, just for the sake that I don't need my truck to get kind of stuck. Okay, and then we need to go 20 miles an hour through here. There we go. And right up to 70, perfect. Suppose I did miss a good opportunity there. Engine brake is on. Okay, it didn't feel like it was to me. There we go. Definitely kind of drifting all over the place. That's okay. Yeah, blinker is what was telling me things were kind of being goofy, and now it's working just right, so. But if you're ever curious if your game's running well or not, just turn on the blinker and it'll kind of tell you how your simulation speed is kind of working, so. Another big old clunk for no reason there. And again, I could drop this off in reverse, but I've done that a few times and it's not quite feasible. Almost, but not quite. Smaller trailers, I could see it working out, but not with the big trailers, unfortunately. But we did get some more reputation and everything. Goes towards seal brick because it's a seal brick quarry. So that's the good news there. let's go ahead and we'll pull off the transfer case. Get that rear differential on there. Think about going underneath, but I don't know if I'll actually fit. Gotta actually try it though. No, I'm not gonna fit. My headache rack and my cab will hit. Oh man. I was really hoping to make that work, but we can kind of show you here. Yeah, even the cab is just a hair too tall. Alright, let's see though. Not playing around, we'll go ahead and find ourselves a trailer here. Hopefully more than just one though. There's 10 available here, and unfortunately with this one I was not able to really figure out how to change them, so we're kind of stuck with what we are stuck with. You can take over some pipes to lens flare. I guess they're going to do a movie with a trailer with pipes on it or something. I don't know. Of course, this wants me to take a long way, but there's a short way. I'm gonna try and snake around the backside here. This will be a little bit difficult, but I think we got it. Not too tight. Just kind of go up the concrete there a little bit. Yeah, you can see we're straight ahead from here. All we gotta do is head down this way. Take my little shortcut here. Favorite little shortcut. A little bit rough right here. Fly on through. Oh my goodness. Woohoo! We had two wheels on that trailer, that was for sure. Oh my gosh. Stuck waiting. Yeah, okay. We should be good here after these guys sort out what they're doing. Two wheels. Did it again. Oh, I wasn't as nervous this time. I think I'm starting to get the hang of driving two-wheel trailers. Oh, that was a little wild though. Oh my goodness. Oop. Just bumped into the rail there, but I did get a little bit of two-wheel action going again. Trying to slow things down a little bit so I'm not getting a speeding ticket from the cop ahead of me here. I'm having a little bit of fun trying to I guess I wouldn't say it's 2 wheels because it's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 wheels instead of 18? Yeah, that makes sense, right? Maybe even 7? Kind of hard to say which way that could actually be. Either way, though, we got this all dropped off, so that's awesome. And I'm highly doubtful we're gonna have anything here. For parcels. And of course, I have no way to do that, but yeah, that's okay. Ahead and head back out into the city here. I'm gonna peruse around everybody. See what our speed actually looks like. It's only 8th gear. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Just gonna shut her off here and there we go. Yeah, yep, just cruising on down, rolling on fire. Brakes are gonna fade and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I mean, I could still drive, no doubt, but I suppose let's try and make it back to a location here. We're definitely gonna have a chase now. Guess we'll use the truck for some fun things while we're on fire, trying to get back to somewhere to repair it and getting away from a chase. Tires are really nice and hot too because of the fire, of course. My steering's all sorts of messed up. Head gasket's damaged, we're overheating. Turn off the engine braking, we don't need that as much. If I have to take a ticket, I will. We're at 0.5 on our score here. Oh geez, tires. Yep, there they go. And we managed to evade as well. Shut her off and hop on out. I can't believe I managed to make it this far. But apparently we're not in the garage yet. And we could just repair. Got an axe of forgiveness anyway. Got a few vouchers, so there we go. Like it never even happened. We're just on fire briefly. And, oops, I hit Shift C. I'm trying to like get myself out of here. And I can't, oh, there we go. It wasn't quite letting me into the truck. I must have nudged just enough. Alright guys, I do think that's going to be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you want more BeamNG content, go ahead and subscribe. Otherwise, all the mods are listed down below. If you have any other opinions, topics, suggestions, ideas, you know what to do. Again, that's it for today's episode though. Take care. Bye bye.